Oh, take that, Granny. Welcome back to Let's Play King Snowboard. So I guess it's about time we choose what might be our final outfit or something here. Or maybe we can cycle through them from time to time from here on out. I don't know. I don't know what's special about this one. Oh, that was ski school. No, it's ski patrol. There we go. Do you ever see anybody wearing an actual patrol uniform anywhere? I don't know if you ever do. See people in the ski school outfit, of course. Patrol, I have no idea. Anyways, the kimono is appealing. It just looks so fitting. Right in here, doesn't it? Well, maybe not with the hat. There you go. I don't know if there are any other hats I want to wear. Also could have chosen another color if I wanted, I guess. Wasn't really paying attention to that. I think I'll just leave that without the hat. Any more colors of interest here? That red's more of a pink. Of course we have even more pink. Ooh, I like how the patterns change too, though. The different ones. Any of these have red as a secondary color? Got red as a primary color, of course. Not really. I like to have all like colors consistent to match the red I have going on with the hairdo, but I don't think it's gonna pan out. Oh. Okay. Anyways. I also forgot we even had the goggles on. Goodbye. Skis. Probably something kind of fitting, I'd imagine. Not necessarily. We could of course just not have any skis. I'd be pretty on board with that. I might just use these for skis. And if the snowboard not have any board as an idea, since I love that idea so much. For some strange reason. Beautiful. Okay. And for the snowboard, get rid of our little rocket chair. I don't know if we ever use this board, strictly speaking, but I don't think there's much to see that's really special when using this board anyways. Could also use one of the really weird boards. I like how some of the boards have a bit more of a 3D element, like this one. The dolphin's a little ridiculous, because it goes so much to the ground, but the snowboards, or the surfboard's actually kind of cool. I was being reminded of S6 trick whenever I use this one. It's kind of cool too. Maybe we'll stick with this for the time being. Anyways, though, spend enough time on that. What is there to do next? Well, oh no! Sorry, we're not allowed to go there anymore. That's since the accident. So, I know we had a tour here at least. I also don't want to make any promises, but somebody did mention the idea of making an actual map that was filled out with all the different areas and their names and whatnot, and potentially the landmarks too, of Mount Angrio. I really like that idea. I kind of want to try doing that. Of course, the hardest part would be figuring out the boundaries of the different areas, I think. And, well, no, the hardest part, even beyond that, would be mapping out the left-hand portion of the western portion of Serpent, and then the entirety of Yeti. But we don't really know what else to do right now if we're not just doing some events, which we could do. So that perfect runs, of course, and an amazing run. There's one more secret spot. I have no idea where that is. No idea at all. So I might have to get to the point where I start looking things up again. It's one more thing to jump across as well. That one will hopefully happen on its own. If not, I can make it happen. That one should happen on its own. top one on that is the snowman, flying the snowman 200 times, which I don't know if that's ever going to happen because I don't have a count of how many times I found it. It's a stat the game doesn't even tell you it's keeping track of. And then events and courses. Interestingly, I haven't been to all courses and areas yet, by this game's definition. Let's kind of smoothly work our way into things by starting with looking through this mountain for some stuff. Griffin's Nest, narrowest route. Okay. Whatever you say. Do we actually have a griffin? We have a griffin helicopter, don't we? Thought so. I wonder if it's faster to brake using the brake or just by pulling down. The tricky thing is if you're in a crouch position. Which one is this is the thinnest? I really can't tell from here. If you're crouching like that, not like that. Oh, jeez, I put on my. Yeah, got my nunchuck all tangled up. Of course, my nunchuck's not working anyways. Okay, if you're crouching like this, then you can brake instantly, but. Hey. Nunchuck, why do you do this? But braking, you need to come out of the crouch first. So that can mean it takes longer to start braking if you want to use the brake method. But I feel like you stop faster doing that. I figure this is where we were. Okay. That's a pretty easy one. I haven't managed to memorize the name of the different parts of Griffin. Of the tail, for instance, and whatnot. The game seems kind of consistent about how it defines the different boundaries too, which would make it even harder to map those out in a map made by hand. But the trickiest part would probably be mapping out all the different paths on Yeti, because it branches out in a few different ways. Alright, we have a decent amount of time at our disposal. I don't see any real reason to go around that way. We're getting plenty of speed going this way, for instance, already. So I figure I might as well take the more direct route. Just from here we can take a left and we can basically just start going directly down the mountain instead. I always lose all my speed here, so they turn too hard. I figured that was better. I know on a few occasions I've managed to lose a lot of speed there when doing tours. I wish the tour guide had a name. I don't think he does. It's kind of weird having spent so much time with this guy not knowing what to call him. I don't think anybody in this game has a name, do they? Can't think of anyone. But another thing to do then is also going to be to... Oh, this is called the Unicorn's Ravine. I can't quite remember what it was called in previous episodes. Oh, what? That was... I feel like that was really good timing. Was that a little late? Whatever. It's not really obvious what the timing is supposed to be. But it seems to be tighter the faster you're falling. They're really too generous on these. It's basically just a matter of don't fall over. I guess that's what this challenge is supposed to be, not falling over as opposed to getting down fast. Let's see if I could be both. Don't you dare! Okay. First right in my way. Yeah, camera really wanted me to go down that way. But we're gonna have to explore a little bit. Might as well get the next one activated. You know I won't run right for it. Dinosaur, okay, so just the giant's back. See, I like that I can say these things. Oh, the fossils around Giant's Realm, you mean the giant's back. Okay, but let's see. Are there any spots that I know I haven't really run through? That's a pretty good question. Trick part being I don't know what the game considers to be a place I haven't been. But for instance, I don't know if I've actually I somehow knew I'd have to do a safe landing there, as strange as that was. I don't know if, for instance, if I've actually gone down here without going on the secret path before. I think I have. So I don't think I should have to worry about this part. I think I've already looked at everything there's to be seen. On Serpent. I feel like I have. Have I been over here though? I don't know if I've gone in this particular area before. Or just have these kind of like dune-shaped things. It's actually pretty interesting. There's not really much to see or find here. But it's a spot that I don't think I've really been in or done much in. You would think it would have a name. I'm also tempted. Whoa, look at that guy. I'm also tempted, admittedly, if I ever make a map here. So we're going down this way. To try to come up with names for certain landmarks that were never actually referred to by name. Oops. That went pretty well until the very end. I was kind of surprised I managed to hop across like that. Like, for instance, does the game care that I haven't gone on these rails before? I don't think I have, at least. I think I've gone through Larva before. I don't think I've run through every part of Basilisk's Wasteland, I don't think, starting at the fin. I don't know if I've gone through the left portion, the right portion, the center portion. However the game counts that. I remember when we finally got the... I also don't know if it counts going through these areas on a tour. I might have to go through these areas on my own. I remember when we finally got... credit for seeing all the areas on the resort was kind of unexpected and random. Come on. I didn't mean to press the C button there. I didn't mean to do a full hurricane. I just meant to do a little... Okay, not a daffy. I was trying to do... No, not a daffy. A rodeo, there we go. Okay, that was a nice trip through Griffin. Have I... Yeah, I recognize this part of the ravine. On the left is the hoof. Have I actually gone down, for instance? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've gone down the left side of the hoof before. Where instead of dropping down from here, off on the right, you just go down the left. I'm pretty sure I've done that a few times, actually. This way. I wonder if this is actually the intended way to go, though. It might not be. This might be considered backwards, because I'm basically going up the mountain from here. Because you can go down to here from Basilisk. Guess I never did do that. Dang, strange rotations. Alright. I am tempted to go through Basilisk, though, a little bit more. Just to see if we explored a bit more of it. Nothing immediately occurs to me otherwise as to areas that we might not have actually been through. Wait, we do have Basilisk stop. Okay. Yeah, for instance, have we gone through every side here? I don't know if we've actually gone through the middle here, for instance. And of course, if I haven't found all the secret areas, I probably haven't found all the areas in general. To get credit for that too, I guess. Now that I think about it. Thanks, dude. So you guys shouldn't be worrying about getting credit for going through all the areas yet. So I imagine people talk about the Basilisk's fin. They're talking about this thing right here that you can run along. This random little mound. I know I've run through the left side of Basilisk a few times. It's oddly satisfying to just run along the mound this way. But I don't think I ever really go through the center here of Basilisk. Kind of going through without worrying about the mound, or the fin, I mean, not the mound. I mean, the fin is a mound, but still. For some reason, it feels like this is a place to just kind of stop and look at. I don't know why it is I say that. Well, this part's kind of interesting. It's a bit hard to just kind of keep track of which parts you have and haven't done stuff in. And I'm also just kind of, without thinking, going over episode time, so I guess that'll be it for this episode. You know, we didn't do much, but it's still nice to just get to, I don't know, relax a bit. At the same time, we do want to find everything, and there's still a secret area that I haven't found. I have no idea where that is. So I have to find it somehow. So I'll see you guys next time in the next episode when I suppose we do another event of some sort. And then after that, maybe we'll do a secret tour? Maybe? We'll see. Depending on how we feel. Bye everyone.